is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from high top, Status Towers. You're giving me a complex. They start booing out of nowhere when they all went out here. As I was saying, from high top, Status Towers, bouncer in random pain, the Status Symbols.
And there they are, folks. The greatest faction in ASWA history. The Status Symbols, led, of course, by the monkey with the big nuts, Random Pain. Random Pain saunters. The Status Symbols coming up versus the Buckaroos. And look at all those birdies flying. It's like a Twitter convention in here. It's like a Twitter convention in here.
And their opponents from San Hacienda, Texas, the Buckaroos.
I don't know who in the blue hell these guys are. The Buckaroos. Looking like they just stepped out of a cowboy convention. The Buckaroos. So it's the Buckaroos versus the Status Symbols. Status Symbols looking to climb their way back atop the mountain to reclaim their tag team gold. Again, Logan Morris here with you this evening. Just me. Finally got rid of that no good Travis Snapper. We were praying for him to have laryngitis, and turns out he has it. So between his laryngitis and his Hot Wheels, who knows when you'll see him again. We hope not for a long, long time. So and these fans being disrespectful to the Status Symbols as always. These Mansfield mouth-breathing nincompoops. These unwashed masses. I'll have to tell them. Every time I walk by one of these people, I go, Gillette, for the love of God, Gillette. Some say it's the best a man can get. I don't know what is going on this pose down with the Buckaroos. What is that? That is, I don't know what that is, but I'll tell you what, I ain't got the parts to pull it off. And now the Status Symbols going to work. beating up on these Buckaroos. Try saying that with a straight face. And the Buckaroos having a meeting of the minds with the status symbols. Of course, from what I understand, if it wasn't for copyright, the Buckaroos would have came out to if I only had a brain. And Random Pain in the bouncer, a little worse for wear. And Random Pain out here on the floor getting disrespected. Getting absolutely disrespected, folks. And, well, I don't know which Buckaroo won that gunfight, but apparently one did. And now he's smacking the keister of the bouncer. He's riding him like a pony. I wish I was kidding, but I'm sure not. The bouncer having a little timeout, a little checkup from the neck up. It is warm in his gym, ladies and gentlemen. Cardio is going to be a factor. Random Pain looking for a little timeout. The Buckaroos, my God, what a stash. How's that for a tickler? And the status symbols getting their strategy worked up, getting their strategy ready. Of course, they're a well-oiled machine, are the bouncer and Random Pain. They've forgotten more about tag team wrestling than just about everybody in this room knows. And we'll go with this Buckaroo is yanking the arm of Random Pain, trying to work that shoulder out of the socket. And Random Pain moves out of the way. A big splash was coming through. And Buckaroo in pain. And now Random Pain coaching up the Buckaroo with those, you know, some say it's a choke, but it's really just trying to, you know, just trying to wake up the Buckaroo, if you will. Now the bouncer working it slow into his liking. And a big clubbing blow to the back stops any momentum built by the Buckaroos. Now he's gonna smack the derriere of the Buckaroo, and how's that for getting even? Everybody's just slapping ass everywhere. The bouncer is nearly mocking Mako Kalen. Of course, everybody does all night long, so why not the bouncer too? Now, to tag into the master strategist himself, Random Payne. Gives him a little flip-flop and fly right on the top of the head. Looks to have knocked that mustache to the side. So I presume that's not all natural. Laying in a stiff shot to this particular Buckaroo. Big night for the status symbols. A little bit later on, Asylum will defend his championship against the redneck kid, Robbie Collins. We saw his uncle retire from in-ring competition officially earlier this evening, and you know what I say? Good riddance. Won't miss you. How can I miss you if you won't ever leave? That is the great question. How can I miss you if you won't ever leave? And right now, the bouncer's leaving it all in the corner. Make no mistake about it, as fun-loving as the bouncer is, as much as he loves spooky season, as much as his favorite horror series is the original Halloween franchise, he is full of power, he is full of intensity, and when he wants to, he can pretty much match up with any man on any roster around the country, as far as I'm concerned. Now the master strategist working his way back in. Wearing out the Buckaroo. And we knew this was only a matter of time, because let's be honest, they're the greatest tag team in ASWA history. If you don't believe me, just check the numbers. And it's hot in this gym, folks. He got his rope up. He's got his foot up on the rope, pardon me. So smart saving of energy for the Buckaroo. And now Random Payne going to make him pay for that. Continues to choke him out. Choke him out. Made no mistake about it. Outside the ring, humanitarian. But inside that ring, Random Payne's a vicious killer. And he just got killed with that DDT. And now it's deep water time, and luckily there's no one better in the deep water than the master strategist, the greatest ASWA performer of all time, Random Payne. Now the bouncer getting in for a tag. Here comes the other Buckaroo bringing the right and the left. Bringing a whole lot of right and left, bringing the two-piece. And a little bionic elbow action to finish it out. And double Russian leg sweeps. And the bouncer is staring up at those lights. And Buckaroos looking to go high rent district. And Random Payne just observing. And that's called being a smart tag team partner, ladies and gentlemen. You don't have to like it. You don't have to appreciate it. But I'll tell you who does appreciate it, the bouncer. And the Buckaroos may have been coming from south of the border. And that's going to be a win for the status symbols because they're the smartest tag team in ASWA history. And they just put on the master class in the last 2 minutes. Well, on their way back to tag team gold, back to tag team glory. And I'll tell you who's not having tag team glory. It is the Twig and Berries of the Buckaroos. You don't have to like it, folks, but they're winners. And swing your partner round and round.